Mall Madness is a shopping-themed board game released by Milton Bradley. The original game was released in 1988, and an electronic talking version was sold starting in 1989. Milton Bradley updated the game in 1996 with a new design, and another updated version was released in 2004. Marketing. The game was designed for players aged 9 and up. The targeted consumer was teenage girls, usually 11 to 16 years old. Milton Bradley made several commercials for the game. In one from 1990, the camera showed alternating shots of 4 girls shopping in a real mall, and playing the game at home. After one girl moves her pawn to the game board's parking lot, she exclaims, "I win." The other 3 demonstrate dismay at having lost. The commercial's last line is, "Mall Madness. It's the mall with it all." Another version has recently been released, a Hannah Montana Special Edition and a Little's Pet Shop Edition. The Hannah Montana version was the first version to picture a male on the front of the box. Game contents. Mall Madness was sold with the following pieces: box, game board, electronic computer, instruction manual, 4 rubber pads to prevent wall pieces from slipping, 6 plastic wall pieces, 4 cardboard shopping lists, 2 sale and 1 clearance signs, 8 plastic pawns, 40 plastic pegs, paper money, 4 cardboard credit cards, and 29 pieces of cardboard which held the game board together. The board. The board is a 3-dimensional field representing a mall with 2 stories. The bank and the speaker are located in the center. Some of the stores and locations are on the 2nd floor and can only be reached by stairs or elevator. Electronic computer. The game featured an electronic computer which dictated gameplay. Its color varied from game to game, but was almost always peach or gray. The computer uses 4 AA alkaline batteries. All computers in the early version of the game were manufactured in the USA, and Milton Bradley copyrighted the computer in 1989. The computers complied with Part 15 of the FCC's rules. The computer has 2 voices, one is female, the other male. There are 2 slots on the computer's top. Both of these slots were designed for the credit cards that accompanied the game. One slot was to buy items, the other was to use the banking feature, money. The game had 2 components of currency, paper cash and credit cards. These were used together to accomplish the game's objective. 4 credit cards were included, 1 for each player. The names of the credit cards are Fast Cash, Quick Draw, Mega Money, and Easy Money. Stores. Mall Madness featured 18 stores: accessory store, science store, shoe store, electronics, pet shop, record store, bookstore, fashion boutique, card shop, kitchen store, camera store, sports shop, sunglasses, computer store, jewelry store, phone store, department store, toy store. Players could also visit 4 other areas: movie theater, ice cream, restrooms, arcade. A limited variety of items could be purchased, the most inexpensive being pizza, which is $5, and the most expensive is a regular-priced exotic parrot, which is $200. Object of the game. The object of the game is to be the first player to purchase 6 items on the player's shopping list and get back to the arcade or parking lot, depending on the version of the game. For a more challenging gameplay, the goal can be increased up to 10 items. Gameplay. The game takes place on a board representing a 2-story mall. The game is designed for 2 to 4 players. Each player receives $150 from one player who is designated to be the banker. The banker dispenses cash in the following manner: 1 $50 bill, 3 $20 bills, 3 $10 bills, and 2 $5 bills. This later changed to $200, with an additional $50 bill to start the game. The first player presses the computer's gameplay button, which directs the player to move a random number of spaces. When arriving at a store, each player can make purchases with a cardboard credit card, and the computer tracks the gameplay. After the player purchases items with the credit card, she will pay the banker with the appropriate amount of cash. At the start of each turn, an electronic voice announces a clearance at one store and sales at two others. Players can use these sales to their advantage, since it takes up a turn to get to the ATM. At random intervals, a player may be given a clearance or a sale at a store that does not currently have one. Other times, a player may have to pay an additional fee for the item. Sometimes, the game will refuse a sale, or will refuse to dispense more cash. Occasionally, the game will randomly instruct players to move to the ATM, the arcade, restrooms, or to various stores. Once a player gets 6 of the items on their list, they must be the first to reach the arcade or parking lot. The first person to accomplish this wins the game.